I separated from my long-term partner about 3 years ago. It was tough. There were so many things to sort out, loads I was worried about. It felt overwhelming sometimes.
I was in an unhappy marriage. My husband was very critical of me and made rules about what I could and couldn't do. A few times he was violent. He said it was my fault. My self-esteem was pretty low. I was thinking about getting divorced, but I didn't know where to start.
I found lots of information and support on Maypole's website. There's a checklist of things to do, so I was confident I'd covered all the essentials.
I was so glad I found Maypole's information about planning ahead. And there are links to what you need to do legally.
I've got 2 kids, and I tried to make life as stable as possible for them and give them time to talk about how they felt. But if you're worried about how your children are coping, there are professionals to talk to, like your health visitor or your child's teacher or your GP.
Advice about staying safe was really helpful, as things did get worse before they got better. I realised if I'm not coping well some days because of the abuse, it's him that's the problem, not me.
I found information about whether to go to court or use mediation really useful. I found there was a lot of focus on contact, and I was concerned about how that was going to work. What about the children's other needs? I didn't feel they were always taken seriously. I used Maypole's information leaflets to support my views.
I wanted my children to see their dad, but to be honest, it was hard sharing care with my ex. If I wanted one thing, he always wanted the opposite. I tried to keep the peace, but unless I did everything he said, it wasn't possible. Then he wanted to increase contact, but I didn't think his motives were child-centred. He accused me of alienation, and we went to court. I was scared people wouldn't listen to me because he's very manipulative, very charming in front of other people. I didn't qualify for legal aid, and I didn't have enough money for a solicitor, so I had to represent myself.
We agreed on an informal arrangement for our child support. If you have to apply for child maintenance, you can find more information on Maypole's site. Maypole also has links for free legal advice. There are books to help you and your children in the online bookshop. One of my worst times was when I wanted to find a new place to live. I couldn't afford a month's rent up front, plus a deposit. I felt trapped and so relieved to find information about housing and benefits. Whether you rent or own your own home, it's best to plan and get advice as early as you can.
It was scary, but Maypole has information about what to do and what should happen when there are allegations of abuse.
Take time to look after yourself, emotionally and physically. If you're a mum, you'll hear a lot about putting your children first, and that's really important. But don't feel guilty if that sometimes means looking after you too. I had a difficult time, but my children and I got through it. And it's great to see them feeling happier and more secure now.
It's been a lot of change and stress, but we got a court order and I've got a job now. Finding Maypole's website was such a relief to know there are people who understand my situation, and I'm not the only one. I'm just feeling so much more independent and confident now.
Maypole is the UK's only charity dedicated to supporting women and their children through separation and divorce. The support we offer is unique and is focused on the reality of what actually happens. Maypole also campaigns to raise awareness of the issues women and children face through separation and divorce, to ensure family law is safe and fair for all. We need funding to continue to offer support services and to give women an equal voice in family law. Please consider making a donation. Every pound really does count. If you are a professional supporting families, you can also advertise your services on our website. Thank you.